Hello, and welcome to the second week of 2024. So, I hope this message finds you amid the gentle embrace of January, where resolutions find the rhythm, possibilities of the year begin to unfold. This is the week of January the 8th through to the 14th, 2024. It's a time when the echoes of the New Year's resolutions linger and the energy of self reflection deepens. So, whether you're taking intentional steps towards your goals or simply finding a place of peace in the present moment, know that the universe is harmonizing with your journey. As we immerse ourselves in the energy of this week, let's cultivate a space for inner harmony, self discovery. January invites us to continue the journey within, to align our intentions with the cosmic flow and embrace the wisdom that unfolds in the quiet moments. I'm truly grateful to have you here, sharing in this cosmic exploration. Together, let's navigate the currents of the energy around us, uncover the insights for the week, and infuse the early days of the year with a mindful presence. Stay tuned as we unravel the cosmic threads from January the 8th through to the 14th through the tarot cards. I'm excited to share my insights, offer some guidance, and be a part of your journey into the depth of 2024. Wishing you cosmic peace and a week filled with mindful moments. Let's go now to our personal sun, moon, and rising zodiac signs, and let's continue this journey together. I'll see you there. Welcome, Gemini. This is your weekly focus for January the 8th through to the 14th, 2024. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thanks for being here. And if you like what I do, then please take a moment and hit the subscribe button. Ring the bell. Leave a comment. Share. I would appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, let's see what the cards have to tell you. For this coming week, our underlying energy is the Hangman. Okay, pull it back. Okay, just pull it back. Think it through. Okay, here we have the Hangman. Okay, you see the Hangman is hanging upside down, which, you would think there'd be a struggle, but we look perfectly content. We look at peace. We're looking at things with a new perspective, right? Usually we're standing straight up and we're looking at these things. Now we're hanging upside down. So it's really about looking at the different aspects of your life and maybe almost applying like a logical sense to it. You may be looking at where you have control, and do you need control in those areas? Let's say you are the person who cleans the house. Well, maybe you should hire somebody to clean the house so that you can utilize that time and energy in another way, maybe towards your path going forward. Maybe there's something you need to surrender to. Maybe you've been holding back or holding out, or maybe too much pride has gotten to the way and you do not want to surrender to the truth that is being shown to you. And it's time to. This is very much about being in the moment this week. Okay, our first card is Temperance. Having more by having less. So where do you have too much? I would have to ask you, it's the first card, so where do we have too much? This is really, it could be the death and rebirth going on in your life here this week. I don't need all of this because I want to bring this in. And if I have all of this happening, I'm not going to be able to bring this into being. It's understanding what truly matters. If you were going for, walking a new path, what are maybe the three main things that you have to take with you in order for you to feel strong and competent? Or loving and caring. Whatever the situation may call for. When you're going on that path, do you need all the extras? Do you need the buzzers and the bells and the whistles? Because I think you're kind of looking at those buzzers, bells, and whistles and saying no more. What I need is the simplicity of the path forward. strong energy here. The Hangman, Temperance, Justice appears. So this is very much about cutting away what no longer has value in your life, no longer has worth in your life, no longer moves you in the direction you want to move. Maybe it's negative energy, maybe it's criticism from people, maybe it's groups of people that you feel that you need to walk away from and step into some new experiences. There's a staircase behind you that leads to your tomorrow. You're standing in between those pillars and you want to be in balance before you actually turn and go up those steps. So you're going to use that sword to cut away what no longer pertains to your life going forward. This is also about making a commitment to yourself and then showing up and meeting that commitment consistently. Whether or not you're giving it 5 minutes a day or 5 hours a day. To be consistent in you showing up for your promise to you, your commitment to you, your goals, your dreams, your desires, and putting them as a number one priority. Six of Cups. Where do you not feel that you are worth it or deserving of it? Where do you feel that, oh, you must have done something wrong in the past or even a past life? You don't deserve this. You're not worthy of that. I don't think this, even though it's going to line up with work and career here on the board, I don't think it's really your talent or your ability you're looking at. I think you're feeling strong with that. I think it's the love you allow into your life. I might come back to that one. Okay, work and career though, the Chariot. Okay, pull it back. Hold on. Okay, you're at this turning point. You're at this forks in a road kind of energy here under this card. So you want to think before you move. Okay. Absolutely. It's dark. It's foggy. Okay, you can't see where you're going. And you want to be able to see a clear path forward. So maybe there's more planning, preparation, strategy that is needed in order to really implement some of the things that you want to do. Maybe there's some learning experiences that have to come in. So don't rush it, okay? When you have everything together, you'll know it. And then it'll be time to go forward. Don't push the ballot, so to speak. You want to pull it back a little bit. You want to think it through. You want to understand what the directions are that you can actually go into. And is it something that you want long term? Do you really want to walk that path? Okay, so like I recently retired and I got, I was offered a job, but it was a full-time job with all the responsibilities that I walked away from. I did that for 40 years. I don't want to do that anymore. But at first I was all giggly and, oh, they offered me a job, and I was filling out the application, and then I was like, what am I doing? Am I nuts? I don't want them to call me for a job. I don't want a job. That's why I retired. Something to fill the gaps maybe, but I've got this, I've got you. So I don't really need anything else. So, it was just, so sometimes we have to pull it back a little bit and think, does this work in my life going forward? If you want to start a business, will this work in your life? I mean, everybody's trying to find that extra money stream these days, it seems, when you're out there, but talking to people, they're all looking for that side gig and the side hustle. But will it work for you? Or would you get more satisfaction out of just doing what you are already doing, or maybe going for a promotion or even a lateral change? So really think it through. If you're applying for jobs right now, okay, is it something that you really want to do? Or are you just trying to find a paycheck right now? Because I don't think you'll be happy long term if you just settle for the paycheck. inspire you in some way to show up for work. And in order to do what you're doing, you have to somehow love it. Like you lose track of time when you're doing it, kind of thing. Okay, relationships, love. The Five of Cups. Well, we could be looking at what we are lacking rather than what we already have. We could be believing in some way that we don't actually deserve the love that is being offered us. We're not worthy of it. We haven't earned it. We've done things wrong in the past, and in no way should they even look at us because of some of the wrongdoings we've done in the past in relationships. I'm here to let you know that we never do anything to put ourselves in a worse position. Although we do at times, right? We look back and we go, why did I ever think that was a good idea? But at the time, that only tells me that you grew your wisdom since that point in time. Because now you know why that wasn't a good idea. But when you made the decision, you were making the best decision possible for yourself at that time in your life. Okay? That was the best viable answer for you at the time. So do not think for a second that, I picked them wrong, or, it only lasts for a little while because. None of that, okay? None of that. Also, there's just this lack feeling. I don't know. You need to look around and see the people that already surround you and support you and love you. Okay, I'm talking, yes, romantic, but I'm talking platonic here. Those people dearest to your heart. You have to start seeing the beauty of what can come in. And you have to start, even if you've been through 10 bad relationships and you're like, no, not another one, you're worth loving. And we are creatures that, the human experience is coming together. Partnering with people, coming together in groups of people for that matter. We're a social creature. So, will you really be happy? Will you really find harmony? If you just blame yourself for all those past experiences and you can't pick them right and stuff, be very cautious of that. Even if you're in a relationship, stop taking the negative from the last relationships and throwing it into the relationship that is in the here and now. Because it's probably not really there. You're inviting it in. You're pushing it in because, I don't know, you're revisiting it, you're bringing it up, you're acting the same way that you did the last time you were in a relationship, and you shouldn't. Maybe you're being untrustworthy or jealous or whatever it might be. Okay? So, once again, when it comes to relationship, I get that death and rebirth even here for you. Of understanding that you can turn away from the past experiences of what didn't work in the relationship. And start looking at what will work in the relationship. Hang on a sec. Whew. Okay. So, sorry, I'm still sick. I'm just, I got to get these out to you. So, and I feel good enough to do the readings. It's just, you got to put up with my congestion and coughing and all that stuff. So I tried to spare you. Yeah, so, we can't even see our path forward in the relationship until we let go of some of the baggage. Maybe it's thinking you're worthy enough, deserving enough. Or maybe it's you needing to open up to the relationship a little bit more. Stop being so guarded. Stop having so many walls in place. Try tearing down a couple. Or maybe just one. Okay, our spirituality, Knight of Pentacles. This is about building your belief and your faith that you are already loved, that you are already protected, that what you need will show up in your life. You know, the knight here, he sits on the horse. There's no reins. He doesn't have any armor on. No weapons. No food, no water. Just our abundance out there, right? We're holding on to it. No, nobody can take it away from us. It's ours. It was meant for us, and it's ours. And this is having a faith, a belief that so long as you keep showing up and doing what you're doing, that good things will happen. Good things will come in your life. Affirmation, gratitude. Okay, I'm just going to have to pause this for a second. I'm sorry. Okay, my apologies. Oh my goodness. Okay, health and well-being. We have this King of Cups. Okay, so this is where we need to really just sit back a little bit and understanding, asking ourselves some basic questions about our health. Our health and well-being. About what we do on a regular basis. Do we exercise? Do we get a good night's sleep? Do we eat healthily? And our well-being, right? Are we putting ourselves around positive, uplifting people, or are we allowing ourselves to be criticized and negative energy? And watch even the environments you're in. I get, okay. Is your job stressing you out too much? Maybe you need to change then. Or maybe something needs to change within the job. Or maybe it could be 1,001 things, right? This is a general reading. So, but I see the ship coming in, okay? Once again, I get this energy saying that in order for you to really do the things that you want to do going forward, you have to take care of you first. When that ship comes in, you want to be in good health. You want to be strong. You want to be vital. You want to, be filled with the vitality, a strength to go forward and do the things that you want to do going forward. And that starts with making you a priority. Okay, we will go to the Circle of Doors Tarot. Oh my goodness. This deck has a life of its own, I swear. Okay, we have the Two of Cups, connection. The Two of Cups, connection. Okay. Look at this. We're doing a toast. Okay. It's nice to meet you. Your face explodes with kindness and fascination. Your heart glows through its open window. Your laughter is my new favorite song. It was fun to pretend we were ever really strangers. You're not truly alive until you become aware of your relationship with another living thing. When the melodies of two hearts harmonize, a whole new world is created. And some of the best things in life can only happen when there are two witnesses to the experience. Intimacy is a wide and beautiful spectrum across acquaintances, friends, family, lovers, and everything in between. Ways of relating are like schools of dance with rules and steps to be followed, bent and broken, but you cannot lose it if you show up with a heart that always seeks joy, truth, and love. So ask yourself, who are the people in your life that you want to see more of? Which relationships are running on a tired old repeating script and need shaking up? What happens when you treat every interaction as a precious gift that you may never receive again? Your affirmations for this week are, I see the best in people from the moment I meet them. I am awake with intention to those I can connect with. There is always new potential in my relationships. I open my heart to all who cross my path. And now we'll grab a power thought card. So I will fan them out here and see what card calls to you? Freedom is my divine right. I am free to think wonderful thoughts. I move beyond past limitations into freedom. I am now becoming all that I am created to be. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.